Hey guys, feels like it's been so long since I filmed. I feel like I say that a lot because I kind of slack on filming sometimes. Life's been a little crazy for me. I think the last video I posted right now is like 3 weeks ago, and that was an old video, so I haven't had anything posted from makeup, for makeup in like 4 weeks, which is way too long. It's not cool. I did have another video filmed and the footage like sucked and didn't work at all, so I didn't post that. So I haven't been like totally MIA, even though like I haven't posted anything. Sorry. I did have surgery a week ago on my foot, which is kind of a lot of the reason why I had like to wait on things. I had so many things I had to do before I got surgery. And so now I'm just like barely making it out of bed and walking around just a little bit. So I've been really craving to like play with makeup because I haven't gotten ready in so long because I've been in bed for a week. So yeah, I didn't really like know the total direction I wanted to go when I started filming this video, but I just kind of wanted to play. I wanted to film, I wanted to talk to the camera. So yeah, this is the look I came up with. It's kind of just like a brown sparkly smoky eye. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. So I'm going to start by priming out my eyes. I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to prime my eyes today. I'm using this one because it's a lot more full coverage. My eyelids are pretty veiny, and I don't really like this concealer under my eyes, and I have it. So I'm just trying to kind of like use it up. So I'm just blending this out. This is a Morphe E8. I'm just going to set this down with just a matte eyeshadow. The shade is Mac Blanc type. So I'm going to start this look with Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek. As you can see, it's very well loved. I'm just using the same big fluffy brush. I like Peach Smoothie just because it's pretty light actually. So it just adds like the smallest amount of definition to just starting to slowly build that crease. I feel like starting with something so light helps to get a really nice blend. And I seriously just throw this like everywhere. Next I'm taking Anastasia Burnt Orange, which isn't actually super orangey. It's more like a warm brown. This brush is a Sigma E30, I believe. E40. It's all rubbed off. But this is like my favorite big blending brush, especially because I've had it for so long. It's very like beat up. I'm just using Burnt Orange again on a Morphe M433 brush. Just because this brush is a little more dense, I feel like it kind of just intensifies that burnt orange color in a more precise area. Next I'm going to take Anastasia Beauty Mark. I have been loving this shade so much. It's a little bit more of a purpley brown, but I love the way it looks with these more orangey shadows. For the lid, I'm going to take this Morphe Pressed Pigment. This is in the shade Coffee and Drama. This is kind of like a bronzy chocolate kind of color, if that makes sense. This is the only pressed pigment that I have from Morphe, but I really like it. So after I have that color laid down, I'm just going to go back in with the blending brush just to go over everything. So I'm going to go right over top of that with ColourPop Paisley. I've talked about this shadow before. It's very sheer, but just, you can't even see that. It's very sheer, but it just is like a kind of like sparkly topper is what I like to use it for. So it is going to lighten up that color a little bit, but I'm mostly just using this for the sparkle. I almost always just use my fingers with ColourPop shadows because I just feel like brushes don't pick it up very well. So because I am going to put on lashes, I'm just going to take the Kat Von D tattoo liner just to kind of fill in this inner part, just so that the lashes blend. Just going to do one quick coat of mascara. This is the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. Yes. The lashes that I'm using, I've talked about these before. These are Airsen lashes. I got them on Amazon. They don't have like a name or a style on them, but I can link down the ones I got below. I believe that they are mink lashes, but I believe that they were quite a bit cheaper than a lot of the other mink lashes. Okay, so to start the face, I'm going to prime with the First Aid Beauty Coconut Primer. Coconut Primer? This primer has like the longest name in the whole entire world. I can never remember it. Something like the Smoothie Priming Moisturizer, or I don't even know. This guy has been like my favorite for a while now. It's like still the only thing I've been using. I guess I could zoom you guys out a little bit. You don't need to be right up that close to my face. Okay. I hope this whole time you knew I had a shirt on. I have a shirt on. Shirt's really, really tight though. For foundation today, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Pro Glow. This probably is too dark for me, but I can't self-tan right now because it might not be that bad. I had surgery 1 week ago on my foot and I can't get my stitches wet. So basically my doctor says that like those little plastic bags that you can put over your boot or whatever basically isn't good enough. And to take a bath and hang your foot out, but I don't have a bathtub. So I've just kind of been like sponge bathing it. But I can't exfoliate thoroughly like I do in the shower, so I can't self-tan, and I think honestly that's like the hardest part about not showering for me, which is just pretty sad. But I don't see the sun. Well, and I live in Michigan, like, so nobody sees the sun. So self-tanning is really important to me, but that doesn't look too bad. It'll work out. I'm going to use the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer as always. It's getting pretty dry though. So I think I bought another one. I think I have a backup of this. That would be terribly convenient if somewhere hiding in my drawer I had another concealer, because buying this thing sucks. It's $30. As always, I'm going to set with the Maybelline Fit Me Powder. If you guys haven't tried the Fit Me Powder, I believe the powders are the same as the foundations, where they have a matte one and a dewy one. You guys seriously need to. Not like a dewy one, but like a set and smooth. This is the one I have, is the one for like drier skin. And it's just, I promise you, it's like the best powder you'll ever use. Well, maybe not ever use, but it's really good. It's the best powder I've ever used for me and my needs. I'm just going to set my face with it a little bit as well, just so all my other powders go on nice and smooth. Just going to quickly finish under the eyes. I'm going to start with Anastasia Burnt Orange, and I'm going to use this shadow liner brush. This is from Smashbox. I love this brush. I don't know if you can buy it. I got it for free when I worked at Nordstrom. So I'm not really too sure, but it just looks like this. Just like a little dome brush, but I like it for smoking out my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take this little like flat definer brush and go into Beauty Mark by Anastasia just to add some darkness. I am not a fan of spending a lot of time on my lower lash line. It's like once I've already done all that other shadow, I'm like, oh crap, I have to do the lower lash line now? Like, I don't want to do all that, you know? I'm just going to use my Morphe M433 to kind of just blend that all together. But when I'm just doing my makeup like at home, and I'm not filming or taking pictures or anything, I usually like don't do my lower lash line because I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to do all that right now. Just going to hit the bottom lashes with some mascara. Again, really quickly because I hate doing this too. So for bronzer lately, I've been using this Becca powder. This is the Multitasking Perfecting Powder, which I believe is supposed to be like a face powder. Mine is in the shade Warm Honey. And it's pretty dark and it's pretty warm. But I've just been really liking it. Sometimes I feel like when I use bronzers that aren't as pigmented, I feel like I can never build it up to be what I want to be. So I just very lightly, because this is no joke, take it on this big Morphe brush. This is the M527. And I just start by bronzing all over. Then what I like to do is take one of these angled blush brushes. This one's from Zoeva. And I just very lightly deepen up like the outer edges of my face. So I'm going to use this Tarte blush in Exposed with this brush from Tarte. I love how flimsy this brush is. It's so great. I like never do this, but I'm going to very, very lightly contour my nose, just because I feel like I never do anything to my nose, just because I don't feel the need to heavily contour my nose, but sometimes I feel like when there's nothing there, it's like you just need a little something. So for highlighter today, I'm going to use the Sleek palette. This is in Solstice. I did not like this palette when I first got it. I went as far as to write a review on my website about how much I didn't like it. I didn't like it because, like, you can see in the light how beautiful it is, but when I would turn my face away from the light, which isn't gonna happen because I have a light right here and right here and right here and right here. I'm surrounded by light, so you're not gonna see that, but when I would turn away from the light, it would be like darker than my foundation. So, I'm just taking this one, by the way. So I was just like playing with makeup the other day, and I just like put it on. I was like, I'll give it another try, and it looked okay. So I decided I would try it again today and kind of wear it around. I'm gonna go somewhere after this. I'm gonna go get my weave taken out, and I'm so excited for like my scalp to be free. Ooh, I'm so excited. But so I'll see how I feel about it. I can like update you guys in another video, because I don't know why the last time I put it on it looked good, and I was like, wait, I already wrote a bad review about this. Like, I can't like this. To finish up the look, I'm gonna use this lipstick from Urban Decay. This is a Naked 2. I actually don't even know if they still have this, because they have like a whole different line of lipsticks. I used to love this color. And I'm just gonna use the Marc Jacobs lipstick. This is in Sugar Sugar. And then I'm just gonna set everything down with, oh, this Fix Plus is like dead. It's like spitting at me. Oh, okay, that probably wasn't the best. So that concludes this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It felt really good to sit down and film and play with makeup. So yeah, that's all for today, and I'll see you guys in my next video.